Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I'm going to be showing you a little bit of Envigado. I used to live in this area here on Transversal Intermedia. This is basically Envigado now, and my apartment complex was somewhere down that way, but the entrance is over there, and this has grown a lot since I sold it back in 2007. I had a small apartment here, and all of this area I used to walk with my two dogs, and they have a bowling alley here if you want. Right there you see the bowling pin. And let's keep going a little bit. This is just the intro part, and I'm showing you a little bit of Envigado in the car and then maybe on foot as well. Making this over the course of some weeks to come, some days. Oh, super new, I saw it again. And they have a gym here, and if you go right, that's where you go down to Loma El Esmeralda. It ends right over here where these buildings are, right here, all the way down that way. And I used to have an apartment over there. This is Envigado now. Tres Esquinas, this area is called Three Corners, and it's right next to Medellín, but this is Envigado. And do remember that I do offer my walking tour services and my relocation tour services in case you're interested. And at the end of the video, I'll leave the way you can get my email if you're interested to contact me and contacting me, and then we can have schedule a video conference call on Google Meet, because I don't take clients on without seeing them first through a video call, because I don't know who's who, and you gotta be careful these days. I'm not afraid of anybody. I can fight, but then why fight? Why make mistakes? Let's just go the right way. And this is a very upscale area of Envigado if you are interested in this area. This is around the Cumbres school, the private school, and they got an Euro supermarket here. And all those shops in there, and then that's the Cumbres hill going down that way. But we're gonna go straight over there to Loma El Escobero, not Escobar, Escobero. So yeah, relocation tours in the vehicle, whether it be in Rio Negro, it could be in Guarne where I live, it could be in Marinilla, it could be in La Ceja, La Union, anywhere you're interested in living, so you can get a good idea. Don't just come and say you want to come live here. Come and check it out first, and then go away with the impressions you need to go away with to make your solid decisions about where it is you want to spend your golden years. Loma El Escobero and all of this area has been developed in the last few years, and they're going to continue making more, and it goes all the way up to El Retiro, that Loma El Escobero all the way up, and then it connects you with El Retiro. And we're going down here, City Plaza, and they're building up this whole area. It's very beautiful. I hope you like it. It is Envigado. It's a beautiful place, and up here it's cooler than in the lower parts, but it's still kind of warmish right now. And this is an old gated community of houses here, very old, about 40 years old as well. And the City Plaza Mall is right there on our left. It's a little mall, and they're building up a tower next to it of apartment buildings, small ones. And there they got a Caruja here, Fresh Market. They got a movie theater by Cinepolis. I saw it in Mexico City, so it's an international chain. I think I saw it in India as well. They got a Dollar City, and they got many gated communities here. And then you got Loma Las Brujas, which is on the other side, the other hill, but we're going down this one. And these old apartment gated communities right there, apartments for rent, apartments for sale, houses. They got this other little shopping center called Guadalcanal. It's been here for about 35 years. Domino's Pizza. Don't. There you go. This is the upscale area of Envigado. And right there, Gascuña. Old houses. My ex-girlfriend, her family, and her, she grew up there. That's where they lived first, basically, before they moved to another part of Envigado. We dated for 4 years and some change back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Anna, she taught me a lot of Spanish and a lot of things about music and everything, Colombia and the French. She really helped me connect, in addition to my family in La Estrella, to the culture, Paisa culture here. Now we're coming into this other area of Envigado. Forgot the name of this neighborhood, but here we are in Ayuda. Canalization is coming down, and we're gonna go up this way towards Camino Verde. And now we're just here in my mother's house. In case you haven't seen the video, here in Envigado, I'll leave it in the description box below in terms of a link, or at the end of this video as well. I'm just charging it up because the GoPro ran out of battery, and I thought I had brought my other battery pack, but I didn't, so I'm charging it right now. This area is Camino Verde area in Envigado. It's very green, very lush. A few gated communities, as you will see here. This is Envigado as we go higher up in the mountains, but I'm not going to do that today. In the previous video, maybe 2 months ago, you saw some of this when I was walking, but not doing it with the GoPro. So you have a lot of areas here, and this right here on the left is a gated community of houses, but the entrance is on the side street for that right there. And then this other one, the entrance is right over here, and Universidad de Envigado is on the right side. Universidad de Envigado, and this is the entrance to this gated community of houses, townhouses. And this is the corridor that goes alongside the Ayura Creek, the Ayura, like Ayurveda Creek, as we're going south here, but so we can go up Loma del Escobedo again. We came down it, and there was the entrance to that one right there. And it's a lot of green spaces, a lot of green areas here in Envigado. And mostly, basically, this video will be probably from the car. Won't be finished yet. This will take a couple of more days to do when I come back down again. Look at all the guadua, not bamboo, but guadua on the right. They call it guadua, not bamboo here. They've been very specific. This is another gated community, but the wall on the external part is graffitied up. Some art and some not so artistic. Right now we're going out Las Brujas Hill, the witches. Las Brujas means the witches, literally. And this is Las Brujas Hill. As you can see, we're driving uphill. This is an automatic 2.3 liter engine. But if you're using stick, manual transmission, then hopefully you have at least a 2 liter engine so you can go up faster. But this car is a strong car, a strong sedan, so it doesn't drown going up. It won't stall. And you see gated communities here of apartment buildings. Some very recent, some maybe 8 years old, 10 years old, some older than that. And you can see all of that here. That one is old right there on the right side. That one is newer. Look at it. Look at it. Looks very nice. That one right there is a few years old, just a few years. You gotta watch out with these motorcyclists that will invade my lane, because there's one street going up and one going down. So you got, this is Envigado, the higher end. This one is a good one called Atalaya de San Jorge, right there. And here they're gonna be building some other apartments in the future. So they're developing this area. That means via sin continuidad means a dead-end street. If you turn right here, it's a dead end. It doesn't go anywhere. And up here, I used to teach classes, not in that tower, but the one on the right, going in right there. Very nice apartments and very good views there. I used to teach a kid there when I was living with my mom, taking care of her and all that. That was the only class I had to give in person. Now I got to make a left right here. So an old workmate of mine from England, he was a former policeman in London, Martin, I won't say his last name. He married a Colombian woman, had 2 kids with her, and he lived in this community right there, gated community on the left of houses. I remember he told me once, I think I gave him a ride in my car, or he gave me a ride in his car, and he lived here, probably went somewhere else. Very nice gentleman, Martin, an Englishman. Very nice gentleman. He was very popular with the students because of his etiquette, his gentleman-like ways. There's another apartment complex community. This is another one. A friend of mine that's an English teacher lives here, but we haven't spoken in over a year. Doesn't mean we don't like each other, just we have not been in touch. But I guess I'll send her a message soon. It's called Tierra Linda, beautiful land. And all of this is Envigado, and with the views towards the city. And ooh, I gotta be careful here because that one is tricky. I didn't know how that was working out. And they're building up that next to City Plaza, the mall. Beautiful view. See, we're going up the mountain here, but I'm gonna make a left because I want to get to the tunnel, and we'll continue this video on another occasion. But it's in the same video, but not today in terms of the rest of the filming we're doing. I just have to share in this Envigado video driving my car that when I was walking with Cirilo, my black Labrador Golden Retriever mix, he sniffed out Sparky, the other dog that lived with us, and he lived about 13 years old right here, right there. He sniffed him out, and we kept him because nobody wanted to adopt him, and he was a big plus, a blessing for Cirilo and I know what's going on. This part of the videotape is already messed up, but these are my dogs. I'm gonna leave them here on for posterity. That was Cirilo, and he was a Golden Retriever black Labrador mix, and it was his birthday, so I had a party hat on for him, and with his little brother Sparky. Where are they? There goes Sparky trying to take off his party hat. They both passed on already. Sparky passed away in 2018. Or was it 2017? He took it off and I put him back on. And Cirilo passed away in 2014. They were my first true doggies that I had, my children, and I love them, still love them if they're gone. So let's go back into the video if I have any more. If not, then I'll be ending it in a few seconds. That's the another country house where I lived in Envigado, and that was my car over there, parked the Swift. So yeah, let's see if I can get something more.